I was a heroin addict for 3 years. This is the most expensive joke in my act by far. So please listen up. Don't talk. I was a junkie for 3 years. As all junkies do, you crash and burn. I crashed and burned. So I called my mom, because I'm a pussy. And that's what you do, is you do drugs and you ruin your friends' and family's lives. And then you call your mom when you're done. Come get me, Mom. I called her, told her, and then she flew out to see me where I was living at the time. And like we had this horrible scene where I was telling her all the awful crap I'd done for 3 years. Like just, it's horrible doing. Like I'm crying and she's crying. I'm shocked that I'm a heroin addict, I guess. But I had been talking for like a half an hour, and at the end she wasn't saying anything back. So I was like, "Oh, Mom, got something to say? A little support, perhaps?" And her eyes just scanned my apartment. It was just nothing but like yellow walls and a dirty blanket in the corner. And she looked at me and she said, "But Gabe, where's all your furniture?" I was like, I was a heroin addict. Sold it all for heroin. Were you listening to the fucking story at all? And then she looked at me and said, what is by far my family's favorite Christmas dinner tale. By far. Which is, she looked at me and said, "But even Jeffrey Dahmer has furniture." Which is true. I mean, obviously he had to have a table to eat all those people he murdered on. I mean, he's not a goddamn animal or a heroin addict. It's just Jeff Dahmer from down the street. Real prince of a guy. Just ask my mother. But I love my mom for this, because it's the only time in my life that I had ever been compared to a sociopathic, homosexual pedophile, serial killer, rapist, cannibal. And I didn't cut the mustard. So close. You see, her standards were so high, it was hard not to be a drug addict in that home. Mom saw me do that joke in my hometown. And she goes, I go, "Well, hey, Mom, but what did you think of the old dose of reality there in the middle of the set? You like that?" She looked at me and just goes, "Even the Menendez brothers wouldn't humiliate their mother with a joke like that." All right, guys, thank you very much.